All right, yo, getting into another video. We're fresh off a haircut. Not fresh off a haircut. It kind of looks like a bowl cut, I'm not gonna lie. I got it like last week on Friday. I don't know when this video is gonna get uploaded, but got it on Friday. Hella short now. My hair is hella short now, but we're watching the corny world of scalping. And my experience with scalpers is I've never met one in person. I don't have any friends who are scalpers because that's lame as hell. And if I had a friend who was a scalper, I'd just drop him. I'd just drop him. He'd get out of here because that's lame. That's stupid. But yeah, I just can't find anything like ever. I try to buy Pokemon cards. I was getting into Pokemon cards because I like Pokemon. Big fan of Pokemon. Here's a bunch of energies. If you don't believe me, there's a bunch of fire energies. Put that on my wall for a second, but I had to take it down because it looks stupid. Needles and stuff like that. You can't find nothing. You can't find nothing. So I quit the hobbies. I don't quit hobbies. I just like I take a break and then I'll get on it again, but right now I'm not on it right now. All right, let's get into the video.
Scalping. Now, it's definitely one of the corniest things going on the internet right now. If you don't know by now, scalpers are pretty much people who just mass buy items and just resell them. And they would just get their hands on majority of the stock so nobody else was able to buy it at the regular price. So I guess people, if they wanted the item, they'd be forced to go to them and they get a crazy margin off it. If you really think about it, it's pretty...
Is this card
they'd be forced to go to
really $3 million? $3 million is too much for a card. Like, I'm not saying that collectors shouldn't have prices on what they have, but a card worth $3 million is kind of crazy. This has nothing to do with scalping. That's not scalping. That's just people buying rare cards because they want the rare card. But $3 million for a card is way too much.
Them and they get a crazy margin off it. If you really think about it, it's pretty lame. But one of the main things that gets scalped that I've even talked about before is Pokemon cards. Got people fighting tooth and nail at machines.
I saw a video, I think I saw the video today. There were two guys standing in front of one of these Pokemon, what's it called? Vending machines. And some guy he cuts in front of him, taps the thing, and then one of the guys he grabs him like this and he's like, I was waiting in line for 2 hours. And then the guy behind the camera just starts choking him out and he's like, yeah, but I bought it. What? Sorry. Fighting over Pokemon cards is insane. Who does that? Physical fighting? Oh my god.
Trying to shove each other for packs. I'm good, bro.
Costco Pokemon card fight.
It's like just limit it, or have a worker stand there, have a worker stand there. Here's one for you. Here's one for you. Limit it 1 or 2. Costco, why are they fighting?
Yo, this is barbaric. Imagine going to Walmart and seeing this shit just casually. And some people will deadass throw hands over boxes, over a goddamn Pokemon tin. Pokemon Scalper crashes out after cutting in line and being denied checkout.
There's been a line there.
Alright.
Are these three not really...
Did he drop his food?
Are these three...
He wasted fries over that. I don't know. Food's like a no-go for me. If you drop your food over that, that's crazy. I love food. Don't waste your food. I love food. Except onions. Don't eat onions. I hate onions. Don't eat onions.
Seconds already say enough. I know it's not really a crash out, quote unquote. He's not screaming at the top of his lungs. But I mean, the crash out's brutal.
It's essentially a crash out. Any of that is a crash out. If you're throwing things in the middle of a store, you're crashing out. Stop doing that. Don't throw things in the middle of a store.
Yo, you are a grown-ass man acting like a spoiled kid. Why do we have grown dudes in public acting like absolute babies? I guarantee you there were actual children in that line that acted more mature than this guy. I mean, let that sink in. in the middle of Target, on a tantrum. Dude's in his like mid-30s, late 30s. Shit sad. And then Buddy just started playing Ultimate Frisbee out of nowhere. I don't know, he could have hit somebody in the head with that thing for all I know. Pokemon Scalpers set up shop right outside of Target.
This has to be some of the most insane scalping I've ever seen in my life. So I'm at Target in the card section. Obviously, there is no Pokemon. It's all taken up. But
yo, this shit would be so
Y'all seen this shit where they hide it under the because Target puts a limit on it, I'm pretty sure. Like I was saying for Costco, they should do that. They put it under the fucking things that hold all the stuff. Like the shelves. They put it under the shelves and then they hide it. That's crazy. That's crazy.
depressing to look at. Like, I know my days of collecting Reshiram EX tins and Kyogre EX tins, I would be sad, man. Like, the amount of funds I would have to save up is crazy because these...
It just ruins it for the kids. Like, you can enjoy Pokemon as a grown man or as a grown woman, but if you're scalping as a grown man or a grown woman, or actually at any age, you're ruining it for other people. You're not ruining it for yourself. You're ruining it for other people. So it's like you're genuinely just taking the fun that you had as a kid and gatekeeping it because you don't want these kids to have fun with the Pokemon cards. It doesn't make any sense.
Goddamn scalpers, hypothetically. Now, I'm sure scalping existed when I was 7 years old, but it was not this big of a problem.
We take 5 steps outside. We get here and look at these prices.
They really have a...
So, the lady in the video is saying that the people that bought it are the ones who are at the stores, like those little kiosks in the mall. Because that's crazy. It's pretty ludicrous to me. Like, what the hell? They're buying it and then selling it right outside the Target.
Whole ass store outside of Target. They bought the store damn near. That's probably all the stock Target had right there. They really just opened up a brand new business for this shit. This is genuinely sad. And the Eevee box is going for...
Nothing to do with the video, but I rearranged the room. I know nobody's really gonna notice because not that many people are watching these videos, but the couch was where my desk is now. So like it's just the opposite. I just flipped them real quick. Just flipped them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
160. I don't know if that's like insane. I don't really like keep an eye on that stuff.
Why did I do it? Because I wanted to do it. And I just be flipping my room. Do y'all do that? Do y'all like just move your room around whenever you want? Because it's just like, it helps me sleep better. Is that weird? Like sometimes when I'm having trouble sleeping, I'll just rearrange my room and I'll move things around and then I can sleep better. Is that normal? I don't know. Let me know.
But if I had to have that much motion when I was 7 years old, bro, yeah, forget it, man. I would have never collected Pokemon cards in the first place. But Pokemon cards aren't the only item being scalped in 2026. Damn near everything is being scalped. Even AP swatches? I don't even know what this is, bro. Like, you know the rabbit holding the clock? That's what this shit reminds me of. Now, when I looked up AP swatch online...
Is that what an AP swatch is? I don't really be keeping up with stuff like that, so if that's what that is, that's kind of crazy. They're scalping those? Is there a high demand for AP swatches?
786 on StockX for the green one.
What is it made of? Is it a regular watch? That looks like plastic.
786 for that. Personally, for me, that's a $5 purchase. But it's AP. Everybody wants ice, so they want it. And just like every other item that has any demand, scalpers just lose their mind over them. And same deal, they waited in line at the stores probably like 2, 3 a.m. They bought them and they're now reselling them. $2,000 on eBay. $2,000. $895 for each swatch. To each their own, I guess. But bro, who is genuinely buying this for $895?
It's like one or three guys there with a whole bag of swatches. Like, I don't know how they got 20 pieces, but they have 20 pieces there and they're selling it for around 2 to 3K.
I heard people are actually trying to go on carousel, trying to hire people to come and queue for them. I don't think many of them are here for the watch itself. I think it's just for the...
I've never seen somebody in real life wear an AP swatch. Is it? I don't think it's popular where I am. I've never even heard of an AP swatch. So Gah! My leg is itchy, but it's under my sock.
Resale value in it.
Yeah, they really sold that shit out. And I guess some of them are going for 2, 3K. You could just see the pure disappointment in these guys' faces, realizing that these bum-ass scalpers just ran off with like hundreds of these, just ready to sell them for 10x the price. Dudes will really just scalp anything. Like, honestly, the store's gotta put a limit on how many people can buy. If there was a limit, this probably wouldn't be happening. I wouldn't be seeing listings for 9 grand, 11 grand for like a whole bundle of them. I don't know if that's like the genuine price or if scalpers have just driven up the price that much. And of course, it's AP. The base price is already going to be insane. Now, this is something I never expected to be scalped.
What is AP? I don't know what that is. What is AP? Is that a premium brand? Am I clueless?
Concert tickets. If I can't see my goats,
Bro. Did he say he doesn't?
never expected to be scalped. Concert tickets.
He never expected them to be scalped? Those been being scalped since the 80s, bro. That's not even new. That's not a new thing at all. That's been forever. I think my parents had to deal with that shit. I think my parents' parents had to deal with that shit. Isn't that in all the shows and like all the 80s shows? All the shows that are supposed to emulate that? I swear. That's not new. That's not a new thing. That's been forever.
Tickets. If I can't see my goats in person because somebody bought out all the tickets with the bot and is now
See, but concert tickets are way too expensive already. Like, I'm not spending hundreds of dollars to go see somebody. You know what I mean? It's just too much. It's too much money. I'll just listen to your music on my speakers in my car, you know, and I'll sing along and like wish I was at the concerts.
selling them for 2K. I'm gonna be pissed. But basically, some scalpers use bots to buy tickets, and they'll somehow just claim a bunch of them. And there's even been sightings where there's a whole row or like group of seats with nobody in them because it was all claimed by a scalper. Supposedly, I don't know.
That's pretty crazy though, because then you wasted all your money if you don't get the tickets sold, right? So like, all the people who bought these tickets, the scalpers who bought these tickets with the bots, they lost money, didn't they? Doesn't sound like a wealthy business to me.
Empty seats behind us. People did move into some of those seats from other sections, but either way, there were definitely spaces across the stadium for more Swifties.
I don't know, but it's a little bit suspicious that this trend is on the rise and that there's just coincidentally nobody in those seats at all. Just that entire group is missing. Now, what do you think these new margins are looking like? How greedy do you think?
I've never seen that though. That's probably new. People just not buying tickets because they're too expensive. Like the scalpers I seen from the 80s and like the olden times back in the day, like was like people standing outside the venue and like two tickets. All right, I don't. Okay, but you know what I'm saying? Like they're like holding tickets and they're like, you want some tickets, kid? You want some tickets? They're real, and usually in the shows they're not real, but in real life they're probably real.
Think the scalpers got with these? Well, now some of them, I'm just gonna play the clip. So the caption reads, "You mean to tell me I lost this ticket to a scalper?" $2 grand! $2 grand! What the fuck?
The audio cut out. What the heck?
$2,000. That is a fresh PC right there. High quality PC for some concert tickets because some bum wanted to scalp it. I mean, that seat isn't cheap to be fair to begin with, but it could have been 1K instead of 2K. That price difference is crazy though. I'm not really sure what that seat would originally go for, but it's definitely not 2K. That shit's the price of a World Cup ticket. Let that sink in. Trader Joe's tote bag.
Oh my God, bro, the World Cup tickets were so expensive. I didn't go see a game. We weren't gonna see a game either way because we knew it was gonna be expensive. But they were like quadruple the price, weren't they? From last World Cup 4 years ago. And I know inflation's a thing, but it's like we're in the United States now. It should be cheaper. Well, actually, that doesn't make any sense. Everything's expensive here. I wish I could have gone to see a game. Disappointed Argentina lost. They played like shit in the finals. I'm not even gonna lie to you. We'll have a video on that later this week, probably, talking about the World Cup. It needs to be addressed.
bags. Yeah, like deadass, one of those reusable grocery bags. I don't even know how this has the hype in the first.
Oh my god, the Trader Joe's bags. My friend deadass waited in line. He called me. He's like, "What are you doing right now?" I was like, I was with my family, so I told him I'm with my family, and he was like, "Damn, I wanted you to come wait in line for this purple Trader Joe's bag. It's super rare." And now he just has like 4 purple Trader Joe's bags because he took his parents with him. He took like his mom and 2 sisters, I think. I was just like, bro, what? You're gonna go wait in line for a purple Trader Joe's bag? And then I saw him the day of, like he got it. He's like, "Yeah, I'm going back tomorrow to get more." I was like, what, bro? I was like, what? It's just a bag. It's dead as just a bag.
Place to be
It looks just like that one, except it's purple instead of blue.
scalped. This just proves what I said earlier. Dudes will really scalp anything. I can't imagine that being hyped up. It has to be the most overhyped product of 2026. Just to give you an idea how hyped this thing is, I found this shit scrolling on my For You page last night.
Yeah.
This line went on forever. There's no way. I refuse to believe
For a Trader Joe's bag is crazy.
it. It's all over this grocery tote bag. How is this even scalped in the first place? But yeah, we got dudes on here posting like this. You become a TJ scalper because sneakers are dead.
That's the bag. That's the bag right there. This one. It's this one right here. That's the bag. What is this video? You became a TJ scalper because sneakers are dead. Sneakers are dead because of scalpers. Like dead ass, they're dead because of scalpers. It's too much. Shoes are already expensive. It's already $100 for a regular pair of Nikes. How many shoes are here? Like, I bought these on clearance, right? They're dirty as fuck, sorry. But these are like 110 on the Nike website. You can't get these for cheap. Like, and I still bought them for 80 and they were on clearance, right? So it was like, it's like, what? Sneakers are dead? Sneakers are dead because of scalpers, because it's too much money. Nobody wants to spend that much. But that's the bag. Back to the point. That is the bag right there. He has that bag. He has about like 3 or 4 of those bags. I don't get it. It's not my thing. I wouldn't go wait in line for that. Beats me though.
There's proof that they actually exist, bro. People actually scalp these things. And people actually want these things. A double whammy of shit. Yo, apparently this guy has like 100K in his hand because on eBay, some of them are 15 grand. A set of 4. How are they going for that much? Here's another listing for 40.
I was wrong. My friend's not watching this video, but if you're watching this video, yo, I was wrong. I'd wait in line for that. If you're selling that shit for $4,500, count me in. I'll go wait in line next time. I will go wait in line next time. $4,500. That's insane. That's too much money. That's too much money for any kind of bag. There's no kind of bag that should be $4,500 except for like a designer bag. And even designer bags, I don't think should be $4,500.
500 for 4 of them. Never did I think a grocery bag would 1, have hype, or 2, be scalped. At that point, just consider me getting a rep. Even if it's like completely boof off Shein and it says Ray Joe's, give it to me. Now, even if it's down to the wire, another sad thing scalpers will do. Even if there is a literal child trying to get a product that just...
I've seen those videos too, where like a child, like a kid is trying to buy something. Like he has it in his hands, he's going up to buy it, and the scalper will just take it out. Just take it out of his hands, bro. He's a little kid. Don't take it out of his hands. It's just a little kid, bruh. What the fuck?
Dropped alongside them. They're gonna try and beat them to the product. Scalpers will just get their hands on anything that's trending and they don't care who's in the way. They would rather scalp the entire stock at Target than give up one to the kid behind them. They don't care.
Oh, damn, son.
I've seen this video.
I thought about to just get going, bro.
That's crazy.
She grabbed the whole box.
Wow, that is pathetic. How?
Were those Nitos? Speaking of Nitos. Look at this one. Got a little nice cube. Courtesy of my girl. She got this for me. Shout out. I love it. I love this so much. It's awesome. I have 2 squishies now. This one's not from her, but now I have 2 squishies. They're both purple. Added to the squishy collection. I love Nitos. I love Nitos. I want to get a big one, like the big fat one. I want the big fat Nito. That's so cool. I love Nitos. They're kind of lame, like just a little bit, but they're still cool. I like them. All right, that's it.
How fucked up in the head do you have to be? She really did all this bullshit running full speed. She was grabbing him off the ground, hoarding it like an animal, trying to get the last remaining scraps of food. That's really how she was moving, was it not? This is really just barbaric type of behavior.
She has a whole box.
No, and then they're limited, aren't they? Like, she can only buy 2. So she was forced to give them to the kid.
There's a limit of 2 and not easily. You know what that is? Sorry, but we need the rest.
She's really trying to argue with the Target employee over Nitos. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. If you're a scalper, don't be like that. Don't steal from little kids. Scalp something weird. Scalp the Trader Joe's bags. Don't scalp those.
I know me, like good body.
Yep, that works. Perfect. Thank you so much. Hit it.
Scumbag shit right there.
Crazy.
And for all that Sonic speed walking and running, she was just told there's a limit of 2 per person. And then she's like, it didn't say. Actually, it didn't say. Like, just put them back. And that's how the kid got one in the end. At least the kid got one in the end, but just look at the behavior beforehand. At least Target did something about it. Because if they didn't, the kid would have got nothing. I remember back in the day, there was a rare Skylander that just popped in GameStop. It was called like Camo. I deadass put those instructional baseball league skills to the test there and did a baseball slide to the shelf. If 8-year-old me was moving like that, imagine now. People got to compete with more and more scalpers every day. Even
I don't think I've ever had to... No, I said at the beginning, didn't I? I've never had to compete with a scalper before. Like, even when I got this, because this came with, like 8 packs of cards. It was a lot. I got it for, like, Christmas or something. Even with that, what's it called? I didn't have to deal with anybody. Like, they just sold it. And I found it at, like, 40 different places. There were, like, 4 different places, deadass, with that. It was a whole box with that. Like, 8 cards in it. You could resell that for a lot. Speaking of collectors things, though, we're going to end the video here. But speaking of things that I collect, okay? Hold up. Bet you've never seen anybody collect Monopoly before. This is my Star Trek one. I have an NBA one. An NBA one. I don't know if you hear that. Fortnite. And I've got a bunch of other ones. Like, I have this one. I got this one. This one's pretty cool. I don't have to deal with scalpers because nobody fucking collects Monopoly. That's niche. That's a niche thing. Don't go start collecting Monopoly just because I collect Monopoly, alright? But I'll see y'all. Thanks for watching. You could like and subscribe if you like. I'd appreciate it. That'd be awesome sauce. Thank you. Okay, bye.